Well, so far this year in the playoffs, it's been the year of the road team, and it's been the year of the comeback. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that tonight. Coming up right now, here it is, play-by-play, Game 5, Bob Miller.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. Puck driven down into the Kings zone and back behind the net. The Kings pick it up there. In the first period in the playoffs, the Kings have outscored the Sharks 5-1. The second period has been another story for both of these teams. Puck is taken now by Clough down in the corner. He's had an outstanding series. Clough with 4 goals and 7 points so far. He gets tied up there, but he gets the puck back to the blue line and off the stick of Ian White and back out to center ice. Kings chase it down, but Ryan Smith couldn't get to it, and it's taken by Couture, and he puts it back into his own zone. With a 3-1 lead, San Jose has been 7-0 in their playoff history. The Kings, trailing 3-1, have won 1 out of 9, and that was in 1989 when they came back and beat the Edmonton Oilers after trailing 3-1.
Now Terry Murray looks on. We're going to take a look at what to watch for tonight. Face-offs, it's been a theme of this series. The Sharks really have taken advantage of that area. The F3 forward. We just talked about defensive structure. The third forward for the Kings into the offensive zone has to be passive and make sure he reads the play. And Drew Doughty, of course, 4 points in the series, all in one game. He is a key for the LA Kings, and he's the one guy San Jose looks to take out of his game.
This is Terry Murray's 100th playoff game as a coach. His record is 49-50. He would certainly like to even that up with a win here tonight. Puck comes around the boards and not out. Held in by Pavelski with a shot that's blocked on the way in and picked up by Doughty. Doughty back behind the King net. His pass along the boards over to Simmons. Simmons checked by Pavelski. Puck is held in at the left point. Pavelski now up the middle and a shot deflected right side. Shot from the right wing and a save made on Torrey Mitchell's bid. Puck comes down in deep to Willie Mitchell now, and for the Kings, he clears it up to center ice. Picked up there by the Kings, Richardson. Richardson across the line, but it's broken up by Pavelski.
And of course, the Sharks swarming all over the Kings there with that third line, they call it. 3 natural centermen. You have Wellwood, you have Mitchell, you have Pavelski. All 3 guys can play center, so they know their own zone, but when they get in the offensive zone, non-stop buzz can certainly keep you on your toes.
Jonathan Quick in goal for the Kings. Antti Niemi in goal for the Sharks. Puck comes down into the Kings zone, chased in by Joe Thornton. Thornton, who had a big goal in that Game 4 in Los Angeles in the third period. He digs it out. He's chased there by Jack Johnson. The puck taken away by Justin Williams. Williams up the center for the Kings. Into the zone. Williams knocked flat on his back, and the puck comes down in deep and picked up by Boyle, who gets knocked down by Scott Parse. Parse is in the lineup. Parse missed 81 games, 77 in the regular season, and 4 in the playoffs with a hip and groin problem. And now the puck cleared to the blue line. But the last time he played, Scott Parse scored a goal in this building back on November 15th.
Of course, the Kings looking for any type of way to create some offense without getting out of their game plan. And Scott Parse, certainly when healthy, when he's sharp, he has a good set of hands. We've seen that before. Hit the seam and pick the corner.
Martinez picks it up, but he can't clear it out. He got hit there by McGinn. Jamie McGinn in the lineup tonight for San Jose. Back behind the net. Matt Green gets hit hard. Now Jamal Mayers comes in. Mayers' pass along the boards is shot from the right point by White and a save made by Quick. Quick start here for the San Jose Sharks, but Penner forces it out to center ice. Now Penner gets hit, but he knocks Heatley flat. Penner picks it up. Penner to the blue line, but his pass taken away, and back to center ice comes Heatley. Kings were in a change. Puck is picked up by Couture with a drive, and it's wide to the left. And the rebound held in again. Back in, down behind the net. Here's Couture. His pass up the middle, intercepted by Penner, and he clears it out to center. Picked up by the Kings and thrown down in deep by Wayne Simmons. Picked up by Richardson, right side. His pass, nice pass to Scuderi. He shoots, tip, score! Clifford on the left side got his stick on it. Kyle Clifford getting his third of the playoffs, and the Kings lead 1-0.
It all starts with pressure on the puck and recovery, then change the point of attack. Richardson from one side all the way to Scuderi, cross seam. That forces the defenders to shift out of position, and that allowed enough time for Scuderi to get his head up, keep the shot low, and it goes off the stick perfectly of Kyle Clifford. What a series he's had along with Simmons and Richardson. There's Richardson picking it up. You see that one cross pass? When you can make a pass all the way across the ice, all in one motion, It's going to create some trouble for the defenders. And Clifford was wide open, so to speak, right in front. His stick was free. Deflection, Kings lead 1-0.
Clifford with points in 3 of the last 4 games, and the 20-year-old rookie making his presence known in his first ever playoff series. Puck is down in the corner. Ryan Clough got checked there, and the puck is still being fought for along the boards. It was held there by Trevor Lewis. Now Willie Mitchell is checking Clough. Puck is picked up now and sent behind the net to Clough with a wraparound pass. Taken away by Brown, and Dustin Brown cleared it up in the air, and it deflected over the glass into the crowd.
Take another look at that goal. Again, the Sharks get caught with 4 men on one side of the ice. That's not unusual. Puck gets into the offensive zone. We started up right here, and we're going to see what happens with San Jose. And you see it takes time to dump it in, but again, it's in the near corner, same side dump in. So what happens with San Jose, if you get a stop here, 4 guys on one side, here's Scuderi, and you have Clifford moving into the play along with Simmons. When you make that cross pass, another stop. Look at Clifford, wide open right there. No one able to guard him, stick free, because it took time for San Jose to adjust to the shift of the pass. Richardson to Scuderi, Clifford with a deflection.
Richardson and Scuderi get the assist. Richardson points in 4 straight games. Time of the goal, 3:36. In the regular season this year, the team that scored first, catch up with that in a minute. Shot save made by Quick on the shot from the left wing side. A wraparound, and Marleau got stopped. Rebound off the glove of Quick. Into the corner. Marleau shoots, and Quick knocks it away again. Picked up now by Setaguchi. He shoots, and it's wide. Rebound to Boyle. Boyle drives it back behind the King net. Sharks with it. Up on the right side to Boyle. Now back to Thornton. Thornton behind the net. His pass over the middle. Boyle shoots. Tipped wide. Picked up by the Sharks behind the net. Pass by Marleau. Broken up and cleared out to center ice by Williams.
Dan Boyle lives for those types of shifts. He's a defenseman who just lurks. He doesn't necessarily lead the attack as far as carrying the puck up the ice. But once it's in the offensive zone, he's waiting for the opening.
Kings take it away. Justin Williams down the right side, but the Kings can't get in there fast enough to give him some help, but he hangs on to it, gives it back to the blue line, held in there and flipped by Doughty off on the right side. Now along the boards, the Sharks in their own zone pick it up and clear it out to center. What I was about to say is in the regular season, the team scoring first won 68.8% of the games. Here in the playoffs, through 33 games starting today, the team that scored first in the playoffs won 81.8% of the games. And the puck is deflected up out of play.
And that's with a whole bunch of comebacks and a whole bunch of lead changes in third periods. That's a big difference right now in the NHL. Your ability to come back and your ability in the third period to make things happen. And, you know, you got to get on that puck. And that's one thing. That guy right in the middle right there, Brad Richardson, all series long. No hesitation. His biggest asset, his best asset, his legs, his quickness. Get on the puck and make it happen.
Richardson points in 4 straight. He's got 5 points in the series. 2 goals, 3 assists. Puck is back behind the King net and sent around the right side to Brown. Here's Dustin Brown up to center ice. Fires it hard into the zone. Left side, chased in by Alec Martinez. Martinez gets it around to Ryan Smith. Smith puts it down in the corner. Chased down by Brown. Now to Smith. Now taken away, and Clough moves it up ahead, and here's a 2-on-1 for San Jose. Down the left side, Valine moves it up the middle, and pass over to Heatley on the right side, didn't connect. And Heatley gets knocked down by the Kings. Trevor Lewis, and the Kings back up to center ice. Leading 1-0 into the Shark zone. Down in deep is Brown. Brown pulls up behind the net. He's got Trevor Lewis out in front, gives it back to the blue line. Scuderi sends it down in deep to Smith. Smith trying to spin away from Couture. Smith with it again. Drops it off left side. Picked up there by Lewis. He gave it back now to Brown. Brown's pass knocked down, and the Sharks move it up to the blue line and out to center. Setaguchi got whacked pretty good by Brown, and he went down, and the puck picked up now by San Jose in their own zone.
The turnover that developed on that cycle is not too bad. It's not going to hurt you because the Kings had enough men high. Again, that F3, the high forward, very important in the offensive zone. So if things do break down, you have a safety valve back there to make sure it's not an outnumbered attack.
Pass by Clifford up to center ice. Kings would have been offside had they flipped it in, but now they get back onside, but the puck taken away by Boyle. Boyle stopped at the blue line by Richardson. Richardson moved it ahead, 2-on-1 for the Kings. Here's Simmons, shoots, save, rebound, score! Clifford on the right side with his second goal. And the Kings have a 2-0 lead.
I was just talking about Dan Boyle not necessarily leading the attack. He tried to here for the Sharks, and because he turned it over, wow. Cardinal sin by Dan Boyle because the Kings pick it off, go the other way, 2-on-1. There's Boyle right in the middle. He has everyone going one way, then all of a sudden right there, 2-on-1. Now it's just going to be keep it simple. Shot, rebound. And Clifford keeps driving. Doesn't go by the net. We've talked about that a lot of times. Richardson causes the turnover. Marlowe gets caught in between, but it's that turnover in the neutral zone. What a start for the Kings. Pretty good glove save right there by Niemi. Watch this. Simmons no-look shot, glove save, but rebounds there. Kings lead 2-zip.
Clifford with his second of the game. And the puck comes down in deep into the San Jose zone. Picked up there by the San Jose Sharks and led up to center ice. Now across the blue line, sent left side and held in by Vlasic. Vlasic put it down in the corner. Still in the King zone. Down into Wellwood. Wellwood, he still has it in the corner. Checked by Jack Johnson. Drops it off to Pavelski. Pavelski's shot is wide. The Kings have 3 shots and have scored on 2 of those here at the start of the game. Puck picked up by Pavelski. Pavelski right side. He sent it down in deep and behind the net. Picked up now by Torrey Mitchell. A wraparound save by Quick. And he hangs on for a faceoff. Kyle Clifford, 2 goals early in the game. And the Kings have a 2-0 lead.
Ask people what the best hot dog is, and they'll tell you it wasn't the one they had at their home. It was the one they had visiting this home. Being entertained at this home. Dining at this home. And let's not forget, celebrating at this home. Farmer John hot dogs. If they're good enough to serve in these homes, they're good enough to serve in yours.
Hot dogs! Let's go for hot dogs, man.
Now at your Toyota dealer, it's great selection, great savings, and a great time to buy. Right now, for the first time ever, you can get 0% financing on a new Toyota Venza. Or save thousands with 0 APR on a new Toyota Sienna. And both Venza and Sienna, like every new Toyota, come with Toyota Care complimentary maintenance.
We make it easy on you.
There's never been a better time to buy a new Toyota.
Welcome back to HB Pavilion. The Los Angeles Kings leading the Sharks 2-0 here in the first. While video review is so imperative, it's so imperative to review video to break down games. Terry Murray actually does 56 different categories, all thanks to Ryan Colville, the video coordinator. He actually logs every single play, including the faceoffs, and in one click, Terry Murray can play up every single faceoff in a game. He said that he actually has 8 minutes from the time he leaves the bench to the time he addresses to the time they go back out on the ice to show players tendencies and mistakes. Guys?
You know, Heidi, it's automatic nowadays. Players want that. In the old days, you still had doubt in people's minds because the coach would tell you something when you come back to the bench, and you were saying, you know what, it didn't necessarily happen that way. Well, nowadays, with the video doesn't lie. Everyone looks at it, it tells the truth, and you go from there, you make your adjustments.
Well, the puck back in the San Jose zone again and taken there by Stoll. He throws it down in deep. Clifford from Simmons and Richardson at 7:14, the last one. Now a shot, score! Dustin Penner, top of the slot, and it's 3-0 Kings.
Penner with a snap. But I have to say once again, Todd McClellan and his team are doing what the Kings have done in the past, self-inflicted mistakes and wounds to their team. Here it is here. Volleen has it. The Kings' fourth line out there. Not handled cleanly. Nice play by Westgarth. Very quickly there, Kevin Westgarth recognized that Penner was going to be open. Watch how quick. He just takes it off right there. Reverse angle. Look at how far that shot came from. And Dustin Penner, wow. He's been the guy that everyone's been staring at. Antti Niemi gets the hook. Niinimäki goes in. Of course, they're just trying to change the flow of what's going on right here. Because The chances the Kings have been getting here are great quality chances because of turnovers of the San Jose Sharks. Penner this morning said he just has to play. He said he's been struggling because he's been thinking too much, especially about the defensive schemes the Kings have. Well, no thinking right there. Westgarth puts it on his stick. Pull the trigger. Kings lead 3-0.
Penner's first in 18 games going back to the regular season. Now a shot by Jason Demers. Hit the side of the net. Kings pick it up. Back they come. 3-0 Kings in the first period. Here's Scott Parse, gives it back to Williams. Williams in the slot, shot, save. Parse shoots it wide to the right side. Puck comes back up to the blue line. Here's Doughty. Doughty walks the line. His pass picked up by Parse. Parse back to the blue line, but out to center ice. Taken now by the Kings' Willie Mitchell. Penner getting his first of the playoff series. Westgarth will get 1 assist on it, and what a start for the Kings here tonight. Here across the line, backhander, save on the backhander there by Trevor Lewis, and the puck taken by San Jose. Up to center ice, here's Marlowe across the line. Marlowe's pass over the left wing side, picked up there and in front, a shot just tipped wide, and the net is dislodged.
And that's going to be a penalty, I believe, on Dustin Brown. I assume interference. Yep, that's going to be the call. So the Sharks try to get back in this game. They pull the goaltender. We've seen so many times, not only with the Sharks, but with every team, sometimes that refocuses your team and gets you going back again. The Sharks try to be aggressive here. And you'll see the puck come from the corner to the net. That's where it's going to happen. But right here, watch after the play. Watch Dustin Brown coming right here. Bang, right in the back. And by that time, Setaguchi no longer has the puck, so he's no longer fair game. Interference to call. The hit coming from behind. Good job by Dustin to get back to home plate and protect the front of the net. Too much contact, though, without the puck. Interference to call.
Now at home on the power play, there's a shot. Save made as the puck comes up out of play. The Sharks are 0 for 7 at home on the power play, 2 out of 16 in the series.
One face-off, though, by the Sharks cleanly, but it was so clean by the Sharks, it didn't give anyone away from the puck time to get to the front of the net. Tom McClellan looks on, of course. He talked about it this morning. He said everyone was watching the game this morning. Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh with a chance to close out the series. 8-2 Tampa Bay, so he thought that might draw attention and focus his players. Well, the Kings are focused with a 3-0 lead.
At one time in that game you mentioned, it was 7-0 Tampa Bay in Pittsburgh, and as you said, they went on to win it 8-2. Another game, the Rangers got eliminated 4-1 by Washington. We'll bring you up to date on everything as our telecast goes along. Here at center ice, puck taken and sent across the line into the Kings zone. Sent around the right wing side by Setaguchi. Now they set up the power play. They get it back to Pavelski. Back over to Thornton. Thornton quickly gets it back again in the circle. Thornton's pass down into Marlowe. Now back up to the top of the slot. Here's Pavelski. He shoots, save or block. Puck comes back over to Marlowe. Up the middle. Shot, save on Setaguchi's drive right in the slot.
Now they're moving it around and they're getting openings. They're getting the puck to the man they want to get the puck to. Setaguchi had it, but again, the traffic is not necessarily there. Watch Setaguchi move from the front to the middle, but look, when he takes the shot, no one there. Thornton's in the corner, and Quick's able to come out and control the angle because of aggressiveness. No one in front of him. A lot of times the screen is effective with traffic, but also, not only the screen, it keeps the goaltender back in his net because you're right in front of him. That time Quick saw it all the way, a chance to move out.
Stoll won the faceoff in the Kings zone, and the Kings cleared it. Now a long pass out of the reach there of Clough. Swept around over to Doughty. Doughty's pass knocked down, picked up by Stoll. His pass around the boards, taken away by Ian White. Now the Sharks with it in the Kings zone. Here's Logan Couture. Couture to the blue line to White, and his shot just deflected wide off the skate. Picked up by the Kings, driven out to the right point. White with it again. White's pass along the boards, held in, and picked up by Heatley, but his pass taken away. A bouncing puck. Kings didn't clear, but now Richardson, who couldn't clear the first time while being knocked down, gets the puck and clear.
Interesting there, the first time Richardson broke that up, Bob, he didn't run around. He just went back to a spot as a penalty killer, occupied that spot, and the puck came to him.
23 seconds left to go in the King penalty. Across the line, Setaguchi drops it back to the blue line. Here on the right side is Boyle. Boyle sends it over. Shot, save made. Puck comes back into the corner. That was Doug Murray with that shot. Puck taken by Scuderi. Scuderi's pass around the boards. Kings try to get to it. They can't. Sharks hold it in, but now it's picked up by Green. Green hit hard behind the net. Green stays with it. Puck came toward the front. Green with it again, and he clears the puck.
And that little pass there to Lewis, even though it was dangerous in front, Lewis put it back and bunted it back into the corner. That's a set play. Good support by the forward.
Now back up to center. Kings are back at full strength. Here is Boyle. Boyle across the line, and he dropped it off left side. A shot saved by Quick. Puck is loose. Picked up by Martinez. Now chased down and taken by Pavelski in front. He shoots. Saved by Quick. Down on the ice, and he hangs on.
San Jose is doing a good job coming from the corner to the front. But the Kings are getting back, trying to block out, and Quick coming up with some stops.
It works with people. It works with cars. The newly refined Acura TL. Aggression in its most elegant form.
Available exclusively at your Southern California Acura dealer.
Prime Ticket brings you Triple Play Tuesdays. It's your chance to hang with the Halos and go 5-4-3 to win. Tune in to the Angels game this Tuesday on Prime Ticket and look for the password. Then visit foxsportswest.com/tripleplay for your chance to win. This week's prize is a $50 Flame Broiler gift card and a $100 Angels Team Store gift card. Triple Play Tuesdays, only on Prime Ticket.
The men of Troy are ready to take the field once again. Follow the progress of the Trojans as they warm up for the coming season with the USC Spring Football Report. Exclusively on Fox Sports West and Prime Ticket. Dodgers baseball on Prime Ticket. The boys in blue cross state lines as they head into Wrigley Field to battle the Cubs tomorrow at 10:30 on Prime Ticket HD.
He was honest this morning. He said he's struggling, thinking too much. Certainly knows he has not been helping the team. But on the forecheck for the Kings, we'll see Penner. He's the last man actually to get into the offensive zone. When the Kings get the pressure going, what happens is San Jose will end up turning over the puck in the corner. Pauline has it over there. The forward leaves the zone without it. But watch Penner. Remember I mentioned F3? He gets back into a high position. Now he's high. Now he can support, but most importantly, maybe a reason why Niemi was pulled. Look at the long distance between the shot and the goaltender. Quick release, picks the corner. Give him credit right there, but it all came on the turnover from the San Jose Sharks.
Niemi gave up 3 goals on 4 shots before he went out of the game. Niedermaki, now remember, came in game 3 when the Kings had the big lead, and the Sharks came back to win it. Now a pass in front, tipped by Pavelski just wide. Mitchell with it. Torrey Mitchell for the Sharks, and the puck cleared up to the blue line, and now Parse gets it out to center ice. Taken down by the Kings. Pass by Hansus. Comes out to center ice now, and taken by Scuderi for the Kings.
Yeah, right now, good gap control by the Kings. The defensemen are pushing up, so when the Sharks try to clear the zone, Kings defensemen are right there.
Hansus with a hard check, but he may have gotten the worst of that. Puck comes back up to center ice, and Hansus is going to go off the ice. Now picked up in deep, and a shot by Close wide to the left side. Boy, he has been outstanding for the San Jose Sharks. Clowe again. Close pass to Heatley, tipped away. Clowe fights for it and gets it in the right wing corner. Clowe shoots, and a save by Quick. Puck taken by Green. Green behind the net. His pass up the right side. Kings have it and clear it up to center ice. Kings with a 3-0 lead. Cross the line. Left side is Stoll. Passed it in front. Off wide to the right. Picked up there by Westgarth. Now to Penner. Penner behind the net. He gets checked there by Valine, and they wrestle down to the ice. Puck comes back to the blue line to Martinez. Martinez sends it around, and Joe Thornton has it now for San Jose. 6:25 to go in the first period. 3-0 Kings. 2 goals by Kyle Clifford, and then 1 by Dustin Penner. Picked up and taken at center ice, San Jose. Marlowe across the line to Thornton. Thornton shovels it in. Kings get to it. Quick pass around the boards, taken away by Setaguchi. Setaguchi to Thornton. Thornton up the middle to Marlowe, and he sent it wide. He was alone in front of the net.
He was trying to get Quick to move one way, shoot back against the flow, and just missed on the far side. Give the Kings goaltender credit. It was a quick pass, but he was right there to take away the middle of the net.
Kyle Clifford chases it in. He didn't get it. Kings will hold it in. Left point, though, and Willie Mitchell, he sent it down in deep. He was winding up for a shot, but then Simmons came by and Mitchell took the easier way and just sent it down in deep into the corner. Now behind the net, here's Clifford. Kyle Clifford trying to spin off a check. Clifford throws a check on Boyle. Boyle gets it off on the left side, and the Sharks back to center ice. Puck is flipped up in the air, down into the Kings zone. Willie Mitchell moves it off on the right side, and it's cleared up to center ice and sent right back into the Kings zone, but Doughty breaks it up. Sharks send it back behind the net. Now pass behind the net by Willie Mitchell. He didn't get much on it. Sharks almost intercepted. Kings trying to clear it out and batted out of midair by Smith out to center ice. And knocked down with a high stick. So when the King teammate touched it, that's Trevor Lewis, the whistle blows. Dustin Penner celebrating. Gives the Kings a 3-0 lead.
I love America. I love my pet bald eagle Brock, my bison Sarah. I love my pickup with the custom Constitution paint job. I celebrate jury duty. I love America so much, I'm making an all-American Jack combo. 2 jumbo patties with melting cheese, lettuce, tomato, and pickles, plus fries and a drink for only $4.99. I've celebrated every American tradition, except one. Spring break Cancun, yay!
Recently, the Toyota Camry and several of its 2011 competitors were put through a series of safety tests, one of them being braking from 70 miles an hour to 0. The Camry stopped shorter than everyone else.
And you know, that matters to me.
Toyota's Star Safety System, standard on all Toyota models. Toyota.
Not many people expected this. First period shot deflection twice right there. Clifford, then Simmons. Now Wayne Simmons being given credit for that goal. Turnover, Dan Boyle. That line does it. See what happens. Simmons, no-look shot. Rebounds big right there, right on the stick of Kyle Clifford. He makes it 2-0. Then another turnover. Westcott, Penner, lean in, pick the corner. And that quick, the Kings have a 3-0 lead. 2 clear-cut turnovers by the Sharks, and the Kings making them pay.
Face off in the King zone and controlled there by Scuderi, and he gets it around to Dustin Brown. Brown checked along the boards, and the puck taken by Scott Nickel. Jamal Mayer stepped into Brown. Now Nickel pinned along the boards, and the puck comes free to Jack Johnson. Johnson moves it around left side. And Scuderi clears it up to center ice, taken by Jason Demers. Now sent back to the blue line to Nickel. His shot deflected wide. Kings get it back into Jack Johnson. Johnson pass up the middle. Kings with a 3-0 lead and 4:28 left to go in the first period. Here's Smith. Smith pass. Broken up. Smith with it again. Turns. The shot blocked. Picked up by Lewis. Lewis tried to get it over to Williams. Williams gets his stick on it. Now it's taken by San Jose, and they come back to center ice. Pavelski on the right wing. He gets it there and a pass in deep. Tipped and a save by Quick on the tip by Mitchell. And he hangs on.
And the Sharks still get some speed there. Good drive through the middle for the Kings. Not getting caught in outnumbered attacks. That's important right here, holding that lead. Guarantee access to every Stanley Cup playoff game by placing a deposit on a 2011-2012 season ticket plan. Benefits include significant savings and pay-as-we-play payment options on your playoff tickets. And, of course, you get much more. Single game tickets also available. Visit LAKings.com/playoff for all of your playoff ticket needs.
Face-off will be in the King zone. Thornton, Marlowe, and Setaguchi come out. And the puck taken at the blue line and held in by San Jose, and a backhander tipped down into the corner. Murray threw it down in there, and the puck taken away, and the Kings clear it out to center ice. Chipped off the boards, but a hand pass called against the Kings. 3:56 to go in the first period. 3-0 Kings.
So the Kings want to keep rolling 4 lines. That's another thing Terry Murray talked about this morning at the morning skate. Of course, with San Jose, when you talk about their top 9 forwards, maybe better than any team in the NHL. And Terry feels he can counteract that by rolling 4 lines. Big bodies, get them going. Everyone involved, and so far in this game tonight, everyone for the Kings certainly getting involved.
Joe Thornton on this face-off in the Kings zone for San Jose, and they don't drop the puck yet. Now they do, and off the draw. A shot by Setaguchi is wide. Trevor Lewis taking the face-off of the Kings, and Lewis has it now. Brings it up to center ice. Loose puck taken away there for a moment by Thornton, and now the Sharks control it. They get it up ahead to Doug Murray.
I assume Lewis will try something different on the next face-off if he goes in against Joe Thornton, because that face-off was won so cleanly. You get a chance right away. The Kings have talked about that, sometimes just going for a 50-50 puck. Don't go for the clean win, just try to tie it up.
Logan Couture of San Jose moves it up to center ice. Close sent it into the King zone, and Doughty plays it around to Willie Mitchell. Willie Mitchell checked there, and in comes shot wide to the right side, and behind the net, Couture lost his balance. Puck is taken by Doughty to Westgarth, up to center ice now. Kings again into the San Jose zone. Chased down in deep, and a check by Nicholas Valine, and the puck taken by San Jose. Pass up the middle, cleared out to center ice, and Jack Johnson back for the Kings.
Once again, Bob, the Kings had that F3 in good position. Smart position. It was Westgarth getting back on the back check.
Kings, Jack Johnson back in to get it. 2:45 left to go in the first period. Puck taken by Scuderi in the King zone. Now up to center ice, and San Jose controls back in their own zone. Long pass, tipped down in, and bounces toward Quick. He knocks it down and shovels it over to Scuderi. The shot was by Pavelski. Kings get it up to Simmons. Simmons sends it down in deep. Simmons and Vlasic going for it. Vlasic with a check there, and an icing call against the Kings.
Yeah, Simmons beat Vlasic to the puck, but never got a stick on it. Neither did Vlasic, and the third man into the action got the stick on it. So it's one of those plays where you've got to get the red line, and Simmons does it. You see he's going to try to get there and get a skate on it. He doesn't. Vlasic does it. Look at the puck roll, roll, roll. There's the San Jose Sharks defenseman. Demers finally touch it up. So now you cannot make the change. You've got to take the face-off back in your own zone. Richardson against Thornton.
Goals in the first period in this series. The Kings 8, the Sharks 1. Sharks win the draw. Left point. Doug Murray fires it into the right wing corner. Chase down there, and a battle along the boards. Puck comes free. San Jose with it. Still along the right wing boards. A battle there as Scuderi comes in for the Kings. He checks Marlowe. Now Thornton there for the Kings. Dig it out, and it's cleared up to center ice. Chased down by Clifford. Back in to get it is Murray, and an icing call against the Kings again.
Kings playing with fire here. They've got the 3-0 lead. Very good start, but now that's 2 icings in a row. You can't make the change. The Kings have lost face-offs cleanly to the San Jose Sharks. We talked about that in the what to watch for. So that's one way San Jose gets back into games. Control the puck with a face-off and have set plays off face-offs.
And this time the loose puck taken by the Kings and brought up to center ice now by Richardson. That first goal, as we told you, the change is Simmons gets the goal. The assists, as far as we know, stay the same. Scuderi and Richardson. Here is Pavelski shooting, and a glove save by Quick.
It'll be Scuderi, Bob, and Clifford, because Clifford got the tip on it from Scuderi's shot. Then it just bounded up about knee-high into the middle. Really didn't have a good chance to see it, but it went off of Simmons standing in front. So the shot was taken by Scuderi. The tip was by Clifford, and then finally a double tip. Simmons gets a piece of it, and that's the way it should read.
Well, that's what I thought, and NHL.com is saying, no, it wasn't a pass. It just hit him, and so he doesn't get an assist. I don't agree with that.
That doesn't even work with the rule.
No.
NHL.com. Change that website. Come on, get on top of it.
Puck taken by the Kings after this draw, won by Hansus. Puck comes up ahead to center now, and thrown down the right wing side by Williams. Justin Williams going forward. He chops at it. Ninamaki's out of the net, but the Kings couldn't get it around the right goal post. Puck cleared up to center ice. Minute 24 left to go in the first period. Swept away from Pavelski, but offside called against San Jose.
A good sign there for the Kings. It's offside San Jose. Pressure, back pressure by forwards. So the Kings are not getting caught in those outnumbered situations we've seen time and time again in this series. And of course, you're holding a lead. You don't want to back off, but at the same time, keep pressuring from behind. That allows your defenseman to stand up at the blue line. When you stand up, you force the other team offside.
Kings win the draw again as Lewis wins the face-off and draws it back into Scuderi. Kings back up to center ice now. Picked up by Scuderi. He dropped it back at the left point. Puck driven up high off the glass. Back behind the net. Smith went for it. He didn't get it. Sharks take it away. They come back to center ice. In the neutral zone, a long drive by Jason Demers. Comes around the left side. Nice play there along the boards by Green, and he clears it out to center. Sharks. Long pass to Clough at the King line. He gets checked there by Willie Mitchell.
That's that gap control I was talking about earlier. Clough gets the pass, but Mitchell's right there on top of him.
Clifford drives it in with 37 seconds remaining here in the first period. 3-0 Kings. Heidi will talk with one of the Kings right at the end of this period. Demers for San Jose drops it back into the King zone, and a pass up the middle and taken away by Richardson. Richardson's pass held in by Thornton, left point. He gets it to Demers. Demers' pass is tipped wide to the left side. 15 seconds to go in the period. Puck taken to the right wing side. Thornton with it. Thornton along the boards. He gets pushed to the blue line. His pass, left side, picked up there, and a backhander knocked down into the corner. The backhander by Boyle. Now in front, tipped wide by Setaguchi. And that's the end of the first period. And the Kings lead 3-0.
Now the Kings, of course, have the pressure on. But it's the Sharks that have been turning the puck over. Uncharacteristic of them. But if any team turns it over, you're going to make them pay. We're going to take a look at Kyle Clifford's goal here in period number 1. It comes on a clear-cut turnover. The Kings' F3 position was pretty good. Look at 3 men for the Kings back in the neutral zone. There's Dan Boyle. He's going to be the man. The turnover right there. It's Richardson, F3 high forward. We talked about that. Then Marlowe skates by the play, and 2-on-1 Kings the other way. Only one defender back. Watch Kyle Clifford. He's going to raise his stick right there. He won't get the shot here. He gets it on the rebound, but the goaltender makes a pretty good save the first time. Look at how wide open Kyle Clifford was on his off wing. He gets the goal.
Kings Hockey is brought to you by Farmer John. Taste the local flavor. By San Manuel. You asked for it, and San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino has it. Lucky 7 Bingo. Just form the number 7 on the special playing card, and you're in the running for $100,000. Nothing to buy. Details at sanmanuel.com. And by CarMax. Now more than ever, the smart choice is CarMax.
Walking around here, Concourse, HP Pavilion. Sharks fans looking for some goals. The Kings have 3 after 20 minutes of play. So strong forecheck by the Kings, taking advantage of mistakes by the San Jose Sharks. There's no question about that. Again, the 19 shots, not necessarily a huge concern as long as those shots are coming from the outside. But as I mentioned, Bob, there a couple of moments ago, from the corner to the front, the Sharks very aggressive taking the puck there.
Well, here's the big second period. There have been a total of 16 goals scored in the second period.
Official scoring change on the Kings.
Other than the second periods in this series, there have been only 13 total goals scored. So here we are with this second period. In the second period of this series, San Jose has scored 9 goals. The Kings have scored 7. And the Kings have a 3-0 lead as the puck is covered here by Antero Niittymaki, who came on in relief of Antti Niemi in that first period.
Important to keep the gap tight, but it happened again that last shift. Watch this. Looks like Couture has room. Look at Jack Johnson. He steps up, sandwich right there as Dustin Brown goes in. You see the support in the middle by Trevor Lewis. Contact is good, but the reason Johnson could stand up, look at Lewis. He's right back right there to pick up that puck. That's that third man position I was talking about way back at the beginning of the game. Kings have been pretty good there.
Face off in the San Jose zone. Richardson gets kicked out of the face-off spot, and Simmons comes in to take the draw. And the puck is down into the corner after the face-off won by Thornton. Thornton gets it now and got it from Valine and sent it around the right side. Second period just underway. Nicholas Valine up to center ice. He throws it down into the right wing corner of the King zone. Torrey Mitchell goes for it there. He dropped it off, and then a backhander just tipped wide. Wellwood just threw it down toward the front of the net. Almost deflected in. Then a shot knocked down in front, blocked there, and the Kings clear it up to center ice, but it's driven right back in. That was Willie Mitchell blocking the shot.
Once again, San Jose coming from the corner to the front. It looks like that's where the battles will be fought. A lot of times the battles fought along the boards. Right now, the Kings have to stand strong right in front of the net.
Puck comes back behind the San Jose net. Kings go for there. Simmons. Simmons trying to get away from Boyle. Simmons still with it. Now Boyle goes into the boards, but Simmons comes back to take it. Now it comes loose into the corner, and the Kings go for it again, and they get it. Back to the blue line. Jack Johnson, he shoots and a save, and a rebound. Picked up by the Kings. In the slot, back to Johnson at the blue line. Johnson shot blocked out to center ice by Pavelski. Pretty good chance for the Kings earlier there, but now fired all the way down into the San Jose zone by Jack Johnson on the first goal tonight. Puck was picked up by Setaguchi, but taken away nicely by Scuderi. Scuderi checked in the corner. They have now credited the assist to Clifford and Scuderi. They've changed the goal. They've changed the assist. Now from the left point, a shot and a save by Niittymaki. Now back to Jack Johnson. Shoots up high over the head of Niittymaki off the glass. Kings hold it in again. Now Vlasic looks for it. Now to the point. Held in again by the Kings. Sent down in deep by Willie Mitchell. Chased in by Stoll. Stoll behind the net with Demers. Stoll goes into the corner. Demers goes down the ice. So does Stoll. Williams trying to dig it out. Thornton just sits on it. And he gets the whistle.
Now the Kings spending some time in the offensive zone. That's a good sign, holding a lead. Again, back to that first goal of the game, Bob. There was a redirection, of course. Wayne Simmons was in front. It goes off of Clifford, no question. And Simmons is just kind of positioned in front. It'll go off the shaft of his stick. It's kind of a double whammy. Right into there. Right into the shaft of his stick. And, you know, that's all it takes. Two men to the front. Good idea to have one guy. Better idea to have two.
Sharks have it in their own zone. Sent around the boards by Ian White. Kings try to hold it in as Green battles with McGinn. And McGinn along the boards, checked there by Westgard. Still a battle in the San Jose zone. Now Green comes in, but the puck cleared out to center ice. Kings chasing it down. Alec Martinez. Martinez pass. Back up along the boards. Taken away for a moment by San Jose, but the Kings get it back to Kevin Westgard. Westgard up to center ice. Slaps it into the zone. Stoll goes for it. Left wing side. Puck is still loose, and looked like a King trip there, but the puck comes around the boards and up to center ice.
The glass is broken. Westgard finished on Volleen, and it does not look like the glass. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I don't think it's broken as much as it just slid out of position. So it didn't snap, and it didn't break, and it didn't crack. At least that's the way it looks like, but there'll still be some time here to make sure that panel is fixed and put back in position. Coming right at you, Bob. Watch out. Here comes Westgard. Here comes Volleen, and bang. You can see Volleen was expecting the glass to hold him up. Fortunate right there, no one's injured, because of course you're expecting the glass to bounce a little bit. That's the good part, but it bounced a little bit too much right there. Look at Volleen, his arm is caught. Wow. His arm was wedged at the bottom of the glass, so he had to just hold on there just to make sure. Again, that glass is not, it's, you know, tempered glass, and it shouldn't, if it shatters, it will shatter into small pieces, but sometimes he's going to put up his arm like all defensemen do, all players do, and when the glass comes back down, you'll see his arm get wedged. And you can see someone trying to help out right away. Look at the referees right there, and Volleen does not want to move because the glass is on top of his arm, so good assistance there by the people here at the HP Pavilion to make sure their defenseman's okay, and now they're getting the glass back into place. But that was that fourth line again. Terry Murray continues to go with a four-line, roll it over, get momentum, and Westgard's played well. Penner has the goal tonight. He struggled all series long. He struggled since he joined the Kings, but he has a point on the board right now, a big point, because that point is the goal.
Referees tonight are Tim Peel and Mark Johnette, and the linesmen Jay Shires and Mark Wheeler. Now here is Heatley with a shot knocked away by Quick. Kings down in their own zone, trying to move it up along the boards. Heatley knocked it down. Now it comes to the blue line to Murray. Back to Heatley. He got checked again there by Trevor Lewis. Sharks get it back to Murray. His pass hit Heatley. Heatley looks for it. He picked it up. Now over, and a shot by Clough is wide. And the rebound out to the right point. Boyle holds it in front, shot, hit the post. Couture hit the post, and the Kings back to center. Quick gets help from the goal post, and Smith sends it in deep. Back behind the net. Sharks had some great opportunities there after the Kings just couldn't get to a bouncing puck to clear it out, and Couture hit the goal post dead on. Here is Boyle. Shoots and a save by Quick.
Initially, I thought the Kings did a decent job getting back defensively, but then on that third opportunity, it probably was, Bob, where the Sharks just kept it going. Watch the bounce. Quick gets into position, square, doesn't get a piece of it, but Quick was reacting to that shot by Couture. It's the rebound that gets Quick in trouble. That first shot was just shoveled in. It wasn't a hard shot, but it was rolling, it was dipping, the goaltender could not control. That led to the rebound.
Now the draw on the Kings zone, and the Kings have control of it as Williams brings it up to center ice. Williams sends it left side, a shot and a save by Niittymaki on Hansu's shot.
Another thing to keep in mind here, Bob, second period. It's the bad change period. You have the lead, so keep your shifts extremely short. Never get into a situation where a change might have a negative effect on a shift. And that's easier to do when you're leading than when you're trailing. Short shifts, fresh bodies, nobody attacks.
In the San Jose zone now, Hansu's ready on this face-off, and the Sharks are going to get kicked out of the face-off spot. That was Pavelski, and a draw won by Hansu. Left point, driven in to Scott Parse. Parse with his first time on the ice in 81 straight games, including the playoffs. He gets it from Hansu. Scott Parse, he drops it off to Williams. Williams tried to get it behind the net to Hansu. Jason Demers broke it up. He gave it away. Parse with it. Pass in front, and Williams can't tip it in. Back to the blue line. Shot from there. Up the middle. Parse, left side. Hansu's. He hit the post. Rebound. Tipped wide. So Hansu's hit the post. And the puck taken by San Jose. And Pavelski trying to clear. He can't. Now it comes down in behind the net again, and San Jose with it. Oh, Hansu's had a great chance. Before that, Couture had a chance, and the goal post got in the way. Now in the Kings zone. Puck comes out toward the left point. Kings batted out of midair out to center ice. Simmons cleared it.
On that chance by Hansus, Bob, Scott Parse showed some pretty good composure there with a puck just to settle it down a couple of times. You get back in the lineup. Timing is usually the biggest issue you have when you come back after missing so much time off, because he's out with the hip injury and hip surgery. But he took control like that, settled things down, and made a pretty neat pass.
Puck driven into the San Jose zone again. Sharks pick it up and clear it off the boards and out to center ice, and back to get it now. Kings have it. Drew Doughty back in his own zone.
I'll say it again. There was Richardson, third man high.
Doughty's pass taken away, though. Picked up by Thornton. Thornton, left side of Aline. Shoots, and in front. Score! San Jose! Jamal Mayers was in front.
Well, it's been anything but playoff hockey. It's been wide open. Post at one end, post at the other end. We mentioned the Kings. Here's Parse, shovel to Hansus, off the post. The Kings actually had a pretty good neutral zone forecheck going, but then there was a turnover. Shot, one whack, and Marleau just jams it in. Marleau jams it in on the near side, and the Kings can't get back in time. It looked like the Kings were okay, in control. They had enough men back initially. But San Jose created a turnover. I think it was Doughty with a puck for the Kings. And that's how San Jose got the loose puck initially. On the initial rush, the Kings were back. Turnover kills you.
Marleau's second of the series, 47th career playoff goal. And now the Sharks, in their minds, have started the comeback. 3-1 in favor of the Kings. Martinez hit hard, but he got the pass around the right side, and the Kings unable to clear yet. Now it comes out to center ice, picked up there, and back across the line. Right side is Penner, fights his way into the slot, and then a shot wide to the left. Back to get it, Douglas Murray. Murray sends it up to center. Taken away by the Kings, they get it over to Ryan Smith. Smith across the line. Down the middle goes Lewis. Smith checked there. His pass tipped away. Sharks come back. Throw moved to the head, but Couture couldn't get there. And Green just sent it toward the King goaltender quick, and he moved it off on the left.
Get it down, because you have those turnovers. Guess what happens? Now you have the track meet developing, and of course, that favors the team that's trailing in the game.
Puck along the boards. Trevor Lewis trying to pick it up. Sharks have it. Vlasic clears it up to center ice. Couture throws it off the right wing. Scuderi breaks it up, and he gets it back to Smith. Smith's pass, he got it back, and the Kings move it over to Brown. Brown on the right wing, spinning, and then shoots. It's deflected wide. Sharks with it again. Couture gave it away to Ryan Smith. Kings need a line change, though. And the Sharks with it. Back in their own zone. Cleared up to Vlasic. Vlasic sends it to the blue line. Broken up there. Kings get it again. And Justin Williams sends it in deep with 12:45 to go. Second period. Puck taken by Williams. San Jose zone. Williams along the right wing boards. He gets it to Hansus. Back to Green. Shoots and a save. Rebound was right up the middle. Now to the blue line. Held in there by Hansus, but taken by the Sharks and cleared out to center ice. Kings send it right back in. Sharks want to change a couple of players. Puck picked up by San Jose. Kings change on the fly. Here's Ian White. He's had 5 assists in the series. White down the right side. White in deep. Shoots it wide. Rebound comes around the left side. Picked up there by Wellwood. Put it down in deep. Now behind the net. Wellwood again. He gets checked there by Stoll. Puck is picked up by Torrey Mitchell. He's pinned by Green. Now here a pass in front. And diving is Quick to cover it up.
You want as many stoppages as possible now. Quick does the right thing. Slow this game down. Take the face-off.
That's out there. Range Rover Sport, powered by intelligence.
We spend a lot of time together.
Well, mainly in traffic.
I'm serious. We've been together, what, a super long time.
True.
And at first it was all business. You know, I'd take him here, I'd take him there.
Everywhere.
And over the years, we've really bonded.
Sure.
Why else would you always buy me a Chevron with Techron?
Because we need gas.
I think it's more than that. I think that you care about me.
You're a good friend.
Best friends?
Yes, best friends.
Yeah.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Ow.
Designed with a singular purpose. Yet somehow, it manages to be so much more. Porsche, engineered for magic every day.
Visit your local Southern California Porsche dealer at socal.porschedealer.com.
Sharks on the board because they have the forecheck. Downey right here is going to try a little bit of a spinorama. Watch this. He loses the puck. From that point on, it's trouble for the Kings. The Sharks able to get it to the net. Here's the spin, here's the turn. You can see Thornton picks it up and just gets it back to the point. Low to high, nice exchange right there. Look at the puck, it's right at the post, one whack and it's in. So it starts on the turnover. The turnover is so important. Marlowe gets the goal. Thornton picked up the loose puck, and Valine, good job, joining the attack.
They get the assist. Valine and Thornton at 5:43. Marlowe's 47th career playoff goal. He's got 4 points in the series. Thornton with 3 points in the series, a goal and 2 assists. Now Thornton gets kicked out of the faceoff spot, and Marlowe comes in. 11:58 to go in the second period. Bob Miller along with Jim Fox and Heidi Androl, and the Kings with a 3-1 lead. They had a 3-0 lead at the end of the first period. Puck taken back by the Kings, back in their own zone. Doughty sends it off on the left side, and now Doughty gets it back and brings it up to center. He gives it there to Stoll. Jarrett Stoll sends it in, broken up. And San Jose's Marlowe with it. Marlowe's pass tipped at center ice, but picked up now and fired down in deep by Joe Thornton. Swept away by Quick into the corner, but Thornton is ready for it. He gives it to Marlowe. Back over to Thornton. He's checked there by Stoll. Now Marlowe up the middle. Setaguchi let it go to Murray to Setaguchi, and his shot way wide. Puck cleared out to center ice by the Kings by Dustin Penner.
Shorter version there with Douglas Murray, but one thing the Sharks have been adjusting to with the Kings getting the shooting lane, they kind of pass it or shoot it off to the side of the net.
Kings get it to their own blue line, moving ahead, but out of the reach of Trevor Lewis. Played by Dan Boyle. Boyle gets it to Ryan Clough. Ryan Clough's pass right on the stick of Ryan Smith. Smith gives it to Brown. Brown right side, back to Smith. Smith in deep. Sharp angle shot. Went behind the net. Picked up by the Kings again. On the right side, Lewis. He still has it. Right wing boards. Lewis in behind the net. Picked up by Smith. Brown is right in front of the crease. Smith waits. Still has it. Lewis looking for it. Smith directing traffic. Pass out to Lewis, just tipped away there and cleared up the left side by Doug Murray. Here is Ryan Clough. Clough's had a hot hand in this series. His pass in deep and saved by Quick. It was right in front, and Heatley couldn't put it in.
Quick went post to post. We've seen it so many times before. Flexibility. Looked like the deke was there. The toe sneaks out to make the save.
Kings with it now. Backhander and a save as Jack Johnson put the backhander on net.
But the Kings, Bob, got themselves into trouble right there. They had Smith behind San Jose's net. 3 forwards got caught deep. You can't have that happening. Now you have the counterattack. Center lane drive. Watch Heatley go to the backhand and Quick comes across. The flexibility of Jonathan Quick gets himself out of so many situations because he pushes, gets there, and you can't reach by the goaltender that can stretch post to post. One skate is on one post, the other skate on the other. Heatley thought he had it, but that outnumbered attack, those things just cannot happen, especially when you're holding a lead.
Face off in the San Jose zone, and Tero Niittymaki has come on in relief in this game again. And the puck taken by San Jose. Back up to center ice, pass tipped away, picked up by Hansus. He can't find it. Sharks have it again. Joe Pavelski. Pavelski checked there by Martinez. Martinez takes it out and puts it back behind the net to Green. Matt Green for the Kings. His pass hit a skate there of Torrey Mitchell and deflected right toward Quick. Now Green, back up across the blue line. He drives it on target. It's wide to the left, just swept wide by Niittymaki. Now the loose puck, Joe Pavelski with it. Pavelski gets stopped there by Williams. Williams goes forward to the corner. Williams with it. Justin Williams spins in the corner, gets checked by Pavelski. Now the puck to Hansus. Hansus tried to give it into Parse, but he didn't get it. And it's taken away by San Jose, picked up by Mark-Edward Vlasic.
Well, that was better spacing by the Kings on that cycle. It's not like you have 3 men in deep, not 3 men below the line. You have 1 guy on the puck and 2 guys supporting.
McGinn tips it into the Kings zone. Kings get to it, move it up the right side. Chased at center, but out of the reach there of Simmons. And back in to get it, Nicholas Wallin. Now past him again, off his skate. Kings take it away. Drive it in deep. Here is Richardson driving for it. Down in the corner, but the Sharks have it. Up to center ice. Pass ahead from Nickel now to Mayers, and a shot and a save made. Kyle Clifford back in to get it for the Kings. He moves it up ahead to center ice. Richardson chasing it down. Simmons stays on side. Richardson throws it in deep, but the Kings need a line change with 8:33 to go in the second.
Difference on that last San Jose attack. The Kings had 3 men back. It was not an outnumbered attack, and the Kings able to put it to the outside. Easy save by the goaltender.
Marlowe takes it away outside the King blue line. He brings it in. He tries to jump in around Jack Johnson. Gives it to Thornton. Thornton's pass right side to Setaguchi. To Thornton behind the net. Thornton right side. King zone. Thornton up the middle. Murray, his shot hit a skate. Picked up by Thornton again. Joe Thornton left side. Dropped it off. Left wing side again. The Sharks with some pressure on, but the Kings trying to take it away, and they do. Penner got it up to center ice to Westgarth. Here is Kevin Westgarth trying to change direction. Penner goes for it. Tips it down in deep to Westgarth. Westgarth behind the net. He tried to drop it back, and he did, but Marlowe was right there to take it away for the Sharks. Now Douglas Murray. Murray in his own zone. 3-1 Kings lead. 7:30 to go in the second period. Sharks clear it up to center and all the way down into the Kings zone. Quick stops it behind the net. His pass into the corner. Kings have it. Nice pass to Trevor Lewis. Lewis up on the right wing. Here is Dustin Brown. Brown's pass left side. Shot saved by Niittymaki. He hangs on to it, but no whistle as the linesman went down. The fans cheer that.
The last shot, Bob, ended up right on top of the pad of Niittymaki. He didn't have it covered, so referee did not blow the whistle.
Lowe sends it into the King zone. Vlasic checked in the corner. Now the Sharks still have it in the King zone. Pass on the left wing side. Now up the middle, and Clough can't get a good shot. It's cleared out to center. The Kings are right in front of Clough.
Stay at home position there defensively. That's the way you do it. You don't run around. You come back to the middle, force it to the outside, and get right in their face.
Excuse me, it was Couture trying to get that shot. Now the puck fired around the boards, and Kings zone again. Ian White in deep. White threw it in front. Kings take it away. The rebound came right up the middle off a skate. Kings have it at center ice, and Ryan Smith, his 92nd playoff game of his career, he sends it down in deep. 6:18 to go in the second. Second period was the Kings' downfall in that big comeback game by San Jose when they got 5 in the second period. Puck is kicked there, but picked up, and Torrey Mitchell with a drive. Deflected to Wellwood. Behind the net to Pavelski. Pass up the middle, all the way to the blue line. Valine holds it in. Gives it now to Pavelski. Back to Valine. Shoots, and a save by Quick, and he gathers in the rebound for a faceoff. The Kings with goals from Simmons, Clifford, and Penner. Marlowe has scored for San Jose.
Yeah. Dave, you could tell April I wasn't going to make it. I got you covered, bro.
Hornitos Premium Tequila. Purer than your intentions.
With 16 chances to win, who needs luck? Play California Lottery's Red Hot 7s and get 16 chances to win big.
Now at your Toyota dealer, it's great selection, great savings, and a great time to buy. Choose 0% financing for 60 months or a $199 a month lease on a new Camry. And for a limited time, get $500 bonus cash on a new Camry. Or get 0 for 60 or a $199 a month lease on a new RAV4. We make it easy on you. There's never been a better time to buy a new Toyota.
There is something different about you, Mike.
Yeah. Dave, you could tell April I wasn't going to make it. I got you covered, bro.
Hornitos Premium Tequila. Purer than your intentions.
Welcome back. The Kings leading the Sharks 3-1 here in the second period. Well, when San Jose was granted an expansion team back in the early 90s, the general manager was Jack Ferreira, and he traded a first-round pick to get a 14-year veteran defenseman from the Chicago Blackhawks. That defenseman was Doug Wilson. Doug served as the captain of the San Jose Sharks, the very first captain, and he was also the very first All-Star for the team. He retired in '93, and some 10 years later, 2003, he became the general manager of that very team, the San Jose Sharks. He still remains the GM. Guys, he must love San Jose.
Well, I think he does, and he's done a good job here, too. Dean Lombardi, the King general manager, was the former general manager here, and he got quite a few of these players that are now playing in a Sharks uniform.
I think he likes San Jose, Bob, not the first period, though.
Now a shot saved by Quick on the shot by Pavelski. Now to Pavelski behind the net. He gets checked there. Sharks hold it in. Kyle Wellwood. And it's taken away by Scott Parson. He clears it out to center ice.
It is better defense. There's a lot of time being spent right now by San Jose in the Kings zone, but the Kings are much more solid here in this period. Again, it's back to home plate. Stay at home first.
Here is Justin Williams. He shoots, and it's deflected up out of play. Shots on goal in the game, 29 for San Jose, 16 for the Kings.
We'll take a look at that home plate a couple of shifts ago where the Sharks have the puck in the zone. They keep it going, and it's just a matter of getting back to position first, and that's what happens with the LA Kings. Look at the Sharks have it behind the net, but look at this in front. The Kings have 4 men in front right there, and the Sharks can't get anything happening. Then you have to have body position, and the Kings able to do that down low. Martinez after that last play, so outstanding by the Kings getting back.
Richardson wins the draw, and a shot by Doughty is wide. And the rebound cleared up to center ice to Thornton. Thornton across the line to Marlowe. Marlowe walking into the slot. He shoots, and a save by Quick. Thornton tried to wheel it in front. It went around to the Kings, and they pick it up and back to center. 3-on-3. Right side is Simmons. Simmons in deep. Shoots up high. And the rebound off the boards to Setaguchi. Setaguchi back to center ice. Gives it to Thornton. Thornton's pass taken away by the Kings. Clifford with it to Simmons. Simmons left side shoots, and Niedermaki makes the save.
Well, now we're seeing a little bit what we saw in the first period where the Sharks trying to force things and the Kings breaking it up, going the other way. Sharks still on the board. Kings lead 3-1.
There are over 358 million trillion gallons of water on Earth. But not all water is created equal. Only 1/100000th of 1% is filtered naturally beneath the Earth, with a distinct balance of minerals and emerges crisp and refreshing enough to be called Arrowhead. Arrowhead 100% mountain spring water, born better.
A little more, and whoa.
Yeah, nice.
Agents, what do we have here?
An Autobotome. I've only heard about these.
And
we can save them hundreds by combining their auto, boat, and home policies, all under Farmers.
Exactly.
Are these legal?
No.
We are insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Call Bassam Maz at 818-957-2250.
What do you drive? Is it inspiring? Was it built by a behemoth car maker? Or insightful craftsmen obsessing over the details, building better cars for a discerning few? Are you one of the few who care about what you drive and how it drives? We're with you because we believe if it's not worth driving, it's not worth building. We build Mazdas. What do you drive?
Scott Parse back in the lineup. Terry Murray says, is it a risk? Is it a gamble? He said, yes, it is. But right now, the Kings need something happening. Now, what effect has he had on the game? He's been solid. He's been moving the puck around. The last game he played was November 15th, right here in San Jose. He played early, then he missed 77 straight games at the end of the season right there for the LA Kings. So it was just one of those seasons where it did not go well. Hip on him early, then he missed, came back and played 5 games, then he had to have surgery. That's the reason he's been out.
Puck taken up to center ice by Joe Pavelski, and his pass is broken up, and a penalty against the Kings.
Now it looks like hooking's going to be the call. I think it's going to be Westgarth going to the box. Face-off happened in San Jose zone.
Los Angeles, number 19, 2 minutes, hooking.
It is the hook, so it started with an end zone face-off, and it's not like San Jose had a big advantage coming up. Oh, we'll see with Westgarth. Gonna stop right there, guys. There's that stick into the midsection. And then there was one touch. Is there another touch? Yes, there is. So Westgarth doesn't like it, but twice right there he gets the stick into the midsection. Obvious hook. The Sharks have a chance here.
Kings almost cleared it, didn't, but now they do. Down into the San Jose zone. San Jose is 0 for 1 tonight on the power play with 3 shots. So at home in this series, they are 0 for 8 with a man advantage. They trail 3-1. Across the line into the King zone. Here's Pavelski. He dropped it back on the right side. Thornton along the boards, up the middle to Boyle. Boyle's pass back to the right point. Now a shot wide. Rebound off the boards. Can the Kings get there? They do, and it's cleared by Trevor Lewis.
Sharks looking once again for the high tip or fake shot pass off to the side of the net.
Here's Marlowe. He's got their goal tonight. Comes across the line. Tipped away. And the Kings come back. Stoll was tipped away by Brown. Here's Stoll. His shot up high. Off the glass. Green tried to hold it in. Now he gets caught. Back to center ice. Here is Pavelski. Pavelski into the zone. Shoots on a save and a rebound. Tipped wide and covered by Quick.
So Kings getting a little risky there, and it's just going back and forth. Bottom line, nothing happened because of nice support by 2 forwards on the play. Matt Green pinched along the near boards, and you know the Kings were very, very solid and smart right here because you'll see the pressure come in. There you have pressure from Brown from behind. Look at the other man back, that Stoll. So 2 Kings forwards get back to support.
Couture ready on this face-off against Stoll. And Stoll wins the draw, and the Kings clear it into the San Jose zone. 56 seconds left to go in the King penalty. Jason Demers back together for the Sharks. Up to center to Couture. He didn't get it, but now Clowe did. Clowe's pass knocked down at the blue line, right back to him. He gives it to Heatley. Heatley checked there, but he got it back to Clowe. Clowe's pass picked up now by Jason Demers. Back to Ryan Clowe. Back to the blue line. Ian White shot blocked and then tipped and saved by Quick.
Penalty kill, solid. Put the puck where you want it to go, and that's what's happening there. The shot by White, it can be dangerous if there's traffic. Well, you'll see it right here. It comes across. You're going to stop here, guys. Look at all the Sharks on this side. Looks like Couture's going to get a piece, but he can't get to the front. He can't create the screen in time. And if the goaltender sees it all the way, he's going to make the save, and that's just solid penalty killing. Again, you know the other team's going to get a shot, but limit the quality of that shot.
32 seconds left to go in the King penalty. Face-off in the King zone. Stoll on the draw. Richardson with it. He backhands it, but it's knocked down, not cleared out. Here's Thornton, shoots, and a save by Quick. And the rebound. Back to Thornton, left wing side. He gets checked there by Richardson. Richardson still battling with Thornton, and the puck comes free to Doughty. Doughty up to center ice, takes a route back into his own zone. He thought better of going ahead with it and decided to come back and make the safe play. 6 seconds left to go in the King penalty. Sharks bring it back out. 2:28 left to go here in this second period. Puck fired down in deep by Setaguchi. Over to Thornton. Kings are back at full strength. Loose puck. Hansus tipped it off on the left side. Kings come back working on a 3-on-2. Hansus across the line. Over to Westgarth. He shoots and a save. Ninemaki. And a rebound goes to Marlowe. Marlowe back up to center ice. Into the King zone. Over to Logan Couture. Couture waits, shoots. Blocked into the corner by Willie Mitchell. Mitchell with it for the Kings. Not cleared out, but now Hansus has it. He clears it out to center ice and into the San Jose zone. So San Jose now 0 for 2 on the power play tonight and 0 for 9 in this series here at home. Here's Clough with it. He's got 2 power play goals, sends it across the ice, broken stick, loose puck in front. Who's got it? Kings do. Tipped up the right side to Brown. Now across the line is Lewis. Lewis into the San Jose zone. Chased in by Ryan Smith. Smith double team to the side of the net. Loose puck taken by Brown. Brown to the blue line. Scuderi, his shot wide. Rebound to Smith. Smith still with it. Right wing side to the blue line to Johnson. Left side it goes, and Scuderi with a shot knocked down. Pauline cleared it up on the right side, and now Heatley brings it to center. He sends it down deep into the King zone. Clough and Johnson go for it. Johnson got position on Clough and got it over to Lewis, and 1 minute is left in the second period.
That's being strong on the puck by Jack Johnson. Clough was there, but Johnson was even stronger, and really he had no opportunity to get to the loose puck because Johnson just positioned himself. Volvo game analysis right now. Well, it looked like it's all Sharks on the board as far as shots, but the Kings 3 goals and 4 shots. Niemi pulled for the second time in the series. There's the shots on goal margin for the Sharks. And the Kings, you can see what happens. 4-1 in the last game 5s. Game 5s have been good for the Kings of late. They want to keep it going here.
Kings win the draw, and Penner has got a goal tonight. Sends it deep into the zone. Penner with a check there on Vlasic. Puck comes up the right side and out to center ice. Kings back to pick it up, but now it's taken away. Right wing side thrown in by Nickel. Kings have it back behind their own net with 36 seconds left to go in the period. Out to center ice. Williams pass tipped away. Nickel goes for it. He gets checked there by Willie Mitchell. Wellwood gets tied up at the blue line. Coming up between periods, Heidi will talk with the King. Then she'll take you to the aquarium in Monterey, and she will take care of those Sharks in Monterey. Puck across the line. Sharks with it. King zone, and Fanning on a shot. Now it's tipped in front, broken up, and cleared out to center ice. 6 seconds to go in the period. Here is Doug Murray. He drives a long shot. Save made by Quick, who lost his stick. He covers it up, and that's the end of the second period. 1 goal in the period. That was by Patrick Marlowe. His second of the series from Valine and Thornton. Kings lead 3-1.
The Kings much better in their own zone. I know they're spending a lot of time there, but they're not running around. That's the big difference in this game tonight. A play near the end of the second period. We'll see the San Jose Sharks almost get an opportunity, almost get a chance. Sharks move it back and forth. But look at the Kings. Stop it here. Look at it in front. Everything's taken care of. 1 man in the slot. The Kings come back to home plate and make sure nothing happens. Another stop here, guys. Look at all 5 Kings right there back at home plate. That's one thing they were not doing earlier in the season. The series. Early in the series, they were running around. Right now, composure is coming through for the Kings. They're bending, but they're not breaking.
In that period, San Jose 15 shots, the Kings 12 for the game. San Jose 34 shots, the Kings 18, but the Kings lead 3-1. When we come back, Heidi Androl will talk with Dustin Brown.
When you come to Aladdin Bail Bonds.
Welcome back, HP Pavilion, San Jose, California. 3-1 Kings after 40 minutes of play. And right now we're being joined by Kings assistant coach. That's John Stevens down on the bench. And John, I'm just going to keep it simple right here. Instructions to your team during the second intermission.
Well, Fox, I think we've done our best hockey in this series. When we get the puck deep, have good depth in the offensive zone. Initially, you want to get that puck either at the net or below the goal line. and we want real good depth of our third forward because this team is very good on the rush, and we want to take that away from them.
Where are the Sharks kind of hurting you in tonight's game? You mentioned the rush. Any other areas?
Well, they're very good on the cycle, and their D jump by if you don't keep your head on a swivel here. So we need lots of talk, and we got to crowd that home plate area that we like to refer to.
All right, John, thanks very much. And the Kings have been doing that in this game tonight. They have been back to the home plate. He mentioned there what happened on the Sharks goal when Volin jumped in. That's a defenseman cycling down low, so you got to keep an eye on that. And John talked about the thing that every team, every player, every coach thinks is so important, but sometimes it gets overlooked. Communication. Talk out there. That saves you 10, 15 feet. You make up ground because you talk.
You know, regardless of what happens the rest of the game tonight, we want to thank the coaches, Terry Murray, Jamie Compound, John Stevens, Billy Ranford, for doing that on TV with us all season long. We appreciate their insights.
That's great insight, Bob. It gets you right into the locker room at times and just gets you, what's the instructions? Give them the instructions, and we try to see if the Kings apply it.
Third period underway with the Kings ahead 3-1, and they have to win to stay alive and force a game Monday night at 7 o'clock at Staples Center. Puck comes down deep into the Kings zone, and Jack Johnson back to get it, chased by Clough. Clough checks Johnson. Puck is loose. Who's got it? And it is not cleared yet by Brown. Puck comes down in deep. Here is taken and put into the corner by Scuderi. Heatley with it there. Now a pass up the middle, tipped by Scuderi, and now Scuderi gets it back and clears it up to center ice.
Kings were in home plate right there with Scuderi.
Ryan Smith, his pass just out of the reach there of Trevor Lewis. Now into Brown. Brown takes a hard hit over on the far side. He got knocked down, and the puck comes back up. Excuse me, that was Simmons as the Kings changed in a hurry as the puck came down into the zone. Brought back up to center ice now, and here is Marleau. He throws it back behind the net. Taken away by the Kings. Up to center ice. Simmons to Richardson. Back to Simmons. He fires it down in deep, and Marleau breaks it up. He takes a hit there. Willie Mitchell tries to hold it in. Joe Thornton, he gave it away now to Clifford. Back in front to Richardson. Save. Rebound just poked away. Then a shot to the right side, and a save by Niemi. Doughty had a shot from the right side. And not Niemi, I'm sorry, Niedermacher.
The Kings crushed on the forecheck. They kept it alive. They made it difficult for San Jose to move it. Then they get bodies to the front. Look at this throw there. Watch Simmons. He'll have a chance, he thinks. The crash right there. Simmons will think again. Now Doughty has the top part of the net wide open. Can't get it high enough. Niedermacher right there is just, he is in an all or nothing position. Reverse angle look. Not high enough by Doughty, and just not giving up on the plate. Give the goaltender credit. Came across with both hands to smother the puck.
Face off to the left of Antero Niedermacher, and a smile on the bench by Doughty, but
we hope we don't look back on that one, Bob. You just hope, because that would have been the one, maybe just like Joe Thornton's goal in the last game, early third period. That one right there might have put the nail in the coffin.
In the second period, Couture hit the post for San Jose, and then Hansus hit the post just before Marleau came back to score the San Jose goal. Here is Jason Demers, Kings zone. He shoots, and a glove save by Quick.
So the Kings get back to cover that one, put it on the outside. Tom McClellan, of course, like every coach, just trying to keep a balance with their team, the ups and downs. Are they going to let up after what they did in game number 4? We see him talking about things. He was saying this morning, Bob, it's just one of those things. Is it going to be a lesson learned or a lesson taught? And he hopes they learned the lesson from before, because you've got to keep going game to game. And it's been a weird playoff, I think, all around the NHL with just the back and forth. You mentioned it earlier, Bob. 8-2 today, Tampa Bay over Pittsburgh. That's not a playoff game, is it?
Well, I'll tell you. And now the puck down in deep, and a pass in front to Wellwood, and a save by Quick at point-blank range.
Watch how close the puck is to Jonathan Quick, but watch how Quick maintains composure as a goaltender. We'll take a look at this one. We'll call it our Farmer John save of the game so far, because it gets in tight. It's close right here, so not a lot of room for Wellwood. But look at Quick. He does not move. I love that from Jonathan Quick. It might seem simple, but he doesn't get the happy feet when he goes down. Watch him square. Square right there. Not a lot of room. Makes a save.
Face off in the Kings on the left of Quick. He had 35 wins in the regular season. Puck taken by the Kings, and
he's down, Bob, at the behind the play, and he's getting up slowly now, making his way to the bench.
Puck held in by the Kings in the San Jose zone. Kings can't afford to lose a guy like Scuderi, a steady veteran defenseman. Kings with it, back to the blue line. Here's Martinez. His shot blocked, held in, but now taken by San Jose. Stoll held it in, but now across the line is Nickel. Swept away from him. Kings pick it up as Martinez gets it up on the right wing side. Now long shot by Westgarth is high off the glass. Both teams changing on the fly. We're in the third period with 17:30 to go. In the third period, Kings have a 3-1 lead. Back to center ice. Puck snapped in by Logan Couture. Loose puck in the corner. Kings with it. Send it around the left wing side. And now back up to center ice, Ryan Smith. Smith, he moves it ahead and is chased down in deep by Trevor Lewis. Lewis went behind the net. The puck is in the corner, but it's taken away by San Jose, and they get it to Logan Couture. Kings take it away. Here's Brown. Shoots. Save. Rebound picked up by San Jose. Back up to center ice, the Sharks. Sent down the right side into the Kings zone by Ryan Clough. Clough along the boards. Pass up the middle. Sharks still with it, right wing side. Here's Vlasic cutting in, and it's knocked down and picked up behind the net now by Heatley. Heatley gets knocked down. Here's Ryan Smith. His pass to Brown. Brown can't clear it out. Clough has it. Clough for San Jose. King zone. Clough's pass to Couture. Couture's pass down in deep. They got a man in front, and it's broken up by Willie Mitchell. And Mitchell clears it high in the air and down into the San Jose zone, and not enough on it for icing. They wave it off.
Body position by Mitchell initially. Take away the passing lane, then stick free to break up the play.
Kings at center ice trying to pick it up, but it's sent to the blue line of the Kings, and now sent back to the blue line of San Jose, and now taken by Setaguchi. Devin Setaguchi, he shoots, and it's wide. Rebound off the board. Kings go for it. Send it along the boards. Thornton knocked it down. Loose puck. Kings clear to center ice. And down in the San Jose zone again goes Jason Demers. Pass up to center ice. Kings are going to take it away back in their own zone.
See if the Kings can get it deep here and go on a forecheck of their own. Scuderi is back on the ice. I believe it was clipped with a high stick there just a little bit on that last faceoff. Went down, went off slowly, but back right on the next shift. The Kings important to get it deep and go on the forecheck.
Scuderi over to Jack Johnson. He sends it in deep. Kings want to change on the fly. Puck comes up the right side, and here is Joe Pavelski. Pavelski sends it over left side to Wellwood. Wellwood sent it down in. Martinez trying to pick it up. He got knocked down. Justin Williams had it. Taken away. Now behind the net. A wraparound intercepted there by Scott Parse. Parse back to center. His pass out of the reach of Justin Williams.
No hesitation there from Scott Parse, but he was in the right position at the right time. Collapsing down low. Looks like icing here coming up against the Sharks. So a chance for the Kings to spend time in the offensive zone with an offensive zone faceoff. The play by Willie Mitchell, veteran defenseman. Looks like he's going to have the old dipsy-do, but watch this. Take away the inside with the body, but don't get out of control. That was control all the way by Willie Mitchell. No one uses his stick more effectively than Willie, and he had the stick free to just poke the puck, so he respects the one-on-one moves of Heatley and breaks it up.
17,562 here tonight. Kings get it. Jack Johnson. Johnson put it back behind the net. Now pass out in front by Westgarth. Knocked behind the net again. Westgarth goes forward in the corner with Valine. He gets inside position there. Westgarth still with it. Fights behind the net. Kevin Westgarth, backhand pass, broken up, and Wellwood gets it up ahead to center ice. Torrey Mitchell of San Jose sends it in the Kings zone, and back to get it quickly is Jack Johnson over to Scuderi. Scuderi up to Penner. Penner tipped it down in deep, and back to get it. Doug Murray for San Jose. 14:25 to go, third period. Logan Couture snaps it back behind the King net, cut off there by Quick, taken by Willie Mitchell. Kings get it up the left side now to Dustin Brown. Here's Brown across the blue line. Brown checked there by Boyle. Brown gets on the back of Boyle, but the puck poked ahead, and San Jose Clough sends it over left side to Doug Murray. Doug Murray drives it in deep, and Quick stops it there. He just tips it over to Willie Mitchell, but the puck taken away. Taken away by Joe Thornton. Thornton, now a pass just deflected wide of the net. And the Kings don't clear it yet. Now they have a chance. And it is cleared. Up to center ice. Here on the right wing. Into the zone. A shot, a save by Niedermacki there on the shot from the right wing side by Trevor Lewis. Sharks back to center. Here across the line. Joe Thornton. His shot blocked. Kings have it. Cleared off the boards to the blue line to Clifford, and he clears it to center.
That's Richardson there making the play, just not chipping it up the boards. Make a play, put it on the stick.
Now Setaguchi down the left side. Checked by Jack Johnson. Setaguchi knocked down, but he got up, held the puck in. Got it back behind the net. Wrap around by Thornton, knocked down. Again, Thornton gets it again. Poke checked off his stick. Thornton sends it down into the corner. Now behind the King net, taken away by Jack Johnson. Johnson's pass to Simmons. Knocked down. Again, a shot by Marlowe, wide. Kings have had chances to clear it out, and the Sharks with good sticks around the puck and keep it alive. Down to the right wing corner. Chasing Demers to Scott Thornton. Thornton's pass to Marlowe. Tip. Saved by Quick.
Yeah, Bob, it's certainly a lot of turnovers by the Kings. There's no question about that, but still, the Kings are much better defending in this game. That has to keep up. The Sharks have been close, but Jonathan Quick here on Wellwood, he makes the stop.
Jack, what is this?
My spicy chicken sandwich?
How long have you had a spicy chicken sandwich?
Forever. My spicy chicken sandwich is a classic, with a spicy, crispy, all-white meat chicken breast, lettuce, tomato, and mayo on a sesame seed bun.
I thought I knew you. What else are you hiding from me?
Nothing. I think she's on to us.
Make any room a TV room. Introducing the newest way to watch live TV, the Time Warner Cable iPad app. We're moving technology forward to bring you back to wherever you want to be. Download it now, free.
I've got lonely lips on account of a broken heart, on account of a dream that fell apart, on account of I tried to play it smart.
Are you trying to steal my engine?
What
are you doing? Please don't hurt me. I'm being carjacked. I'm being carjacked. Please back away from the car.
Oh dear, my delivery.
At CarMax, we believe customer service shouldn't be a thing of the past.
Before the series started, Jonathan Quick was asked, compare this season to last season, because everyone felt last year he was worn down. He did not even address last season. He says, I feel great this season. I know he's allowed a lot of goals against in the last couple games, but I think he's been sharp. He's been sharp tonight, seeing a lot of action. He says you can't sulk, you can't think about what's happened. You got to look forward, and so far pretty good for the Kings goaltender.
Face-off will be to his right. Kings with a 3-1 lead. And they don't drop the puck yet. Kings change up face-off men, and Pavelski on the draw there. The puck taken by San Jose. A pass in front. Stopped by Quick.
Quick hangs on, makes sure right there. Bearden is back, put away erasers, help raise money for the Kings Care Foundation. You can sign yourself up or pledge a favorite Kings player or a friend. I'm on that list, and if everyone can help out, please do so. LAKings.com/Bearden. As a team, Bob, the Kings are in third place in the NHL, trailing the Penguins and the Rangers. More donations help. We can get up to first.
You still individually first in the nation.
First in the nation, once again, thanks to the generosity of the Kings fans and friends, everyone doing the job, and keep it going. Catch those Rangers, catch those Penguins.
Pavelski's shot deflected back to the right point. Kings zone. Sharks get it into Wellwood. Wellwood chased it down along the boards. He gets checked there. Kings can't clear. Held in. A shot deflects off a skate. Picked up now and tipped wide as a shot by Valine, and the Kings have it, but don't clear. To the blue line, a shot high and gloved on the shot by Ian White, and the save made by Quick.
The thing that hasn't changed in this game, the Kings a little sloppy with the puck. At the same time, you have to give credit to a team like San Jose, because they just keep throwing lines out there that can skate so well with size. So they're going to force turnovers. But I know the big improvement tonight for the Kings has been the coverage in their own zone. That's the bread and butter of the Kings. It's been breaking down during the series. But right now, the Kings have to keep playing the same way when they don't have it. When they don't have it, lay a body on someone and get back in position.
Hansus won the draw, but the Sharks have it. Murray with a shot. Save made by Quick, and the puck comes up out of play.
That's now 42 shots for San Jose. And I think Jonathan Quick has had to make 7 or 8 grade A saves, which is actually different from game one. I think game one, he had to make 20. I mean, he just had point-blank shots all night. Of course, the Kings lost game one, so they hope to turn that around right here. 22 for the Kings, 42 for the Sharks.
Face off in the Kings zone once again and again. The Kings win the draw as the puck comes down into the corner. Puck the ball on the boards. Now it comes free after the draw was won by Stoll and picked up by Jack Johnson.
It's a lot better when the other team has to chase you after a face-off than you chasing them.
Kings clear it out back into the neutral zone where Justin Williams got stopped by Murray. Now the Sharks with it again, tipped away and sent down in deep by Flo, trying to get it to Couture. Comes around the boards, tipped there by Justin Williams, but the Kings don't clear. Scott Parcelli in front alone, a save on Couture. Parse didn't clear it out, and Couture was all alone in front of Quick, and Quick made the save.
He gets the shower afterwards. Jonathan Quick attentive to the situation because watch the stick of Quick. Parse just doesn't know. He kind of fumbles it there. There's that timing. Hasn't played so long. Look at the stick. The stick of Jonathan Quick. I think surprised Logan Couture and forced Couture into a shot he might not have wanted to take. So Parse with a turnover. Goaltender bails him out. Stick aggressive and staying in position to make that stop.
Again, a face-off in the Kings zone. This time the Sharks win the draw. Vlasic with a drive, deflected off a skate, and the Kings chip it out to center as Ryan Smith cleared it into the San Jose zone. 11:18 to go, third period. Kings with a 3-1 lead. They led 3-0 at the end of the first period. 3 goals on their first 4 shots. Pass up the middle, and Setaguchi can't get it. Taken away by Smith, and he clears off the boards out to center.
Another opportunity for the Sharks from behind the net to the front. Doughty that time, stay at home. Don't focus on the puck, focus on your man or the passing lane.
Brown chasing it into the San Jose zone. He throws a check and the puck is loose. Back to the point, held in by Willie Mitchell. Mitchell sends it around the boards, and over to throw a check there is Smith. Smith on Vlasic. Kings trying to dig it out. Richardson is there. Puck comes behind the net to Demers. And Demers clears it up to center ice and down into the Kings zone. Chased in by Setaguchi. Setaguchi checked by Doughty. Setaguchi still with it in front. Shoots wide to the right. Setaguchi goes for it himself. He gets checked that time by Willie Mitchell. Puck still on the stick of the Sharks. Sent on the right wing corner to Pavelski. Pavelski behind the net. Poke checked away by Doughty with a good play, and Doughty couldn't clear it out. Held in again. Poke check there, and Valine has it.
That was a weird bounce off the boards or the glass. That's the reason it didn't get out.
Now it comes out to center ice, and the Sharks chase it down. They used to call Pavelski Little Joe. They call him the Big Pavelski now, and he's got it again on the right wing. He spins, but got knocked down, and a penalty coming up to the Kings.
High stick against Matt Green. He clips Torrey Mitchell. Is Mitchell injured or cut? If he is, potential 4-minute double minor. We'll have to see when we come back.
Wow, San Manuel Casino. That's only 67 miles from here. I think it's time for another visit. Oh yes, let the fun begin.
All I do is win.
Hit, stay, hit. In 32. Hey, I just love bringing the fun to San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino.
California should be proud. We were the first to ban smoking on airplanes. The first to have smoke-free bars and restaurants. All while saving over $86 billion in healthcare costs. And over 1 million lives. We've done a good job. But even if you were born today, you'd still grow up in a world where tobacco kills more people than AIDS, drugs, alcohol, murder, and car crashes. Combined. I have a lot more work to do.
Now at your Toyota dealer, it's great selection, great savings, and a great time to buy. Right now, for the first time ever, you can get 0% financing on a new Toyota Venza. Or save thousands with 0 APR on a new Toyota Sienna. And both Venza and Sienna, like every new Toyota, come with Toyota Care complimentary maintenance.
We make it easy on you.
There's never been a better time to buy a new Toyota.
A strength for the Kings has been the penalty kill. We'll have to go to that strength right now. Matt Green off, high sticking the call. There's always that jostling. Both guys skating right here. Now watch the stick of Matt Green. It's going to come up, and Mitchell right there, right in the chin, right in the face, not at the point where the puck was, away, and sometimes you lose control of your stick. It happened to Matt right there. So important for the Kings to just settle down here and go to their strength. That's the penalty kill.
San Jose is 0 for 2 tonight. They're 0 for 9 at home in this series on the power play. In the regular season, San Jose at home was the best in the National Hockey League at 26.8%.
Yeah, as strong as the Kings penalty kill was against second overall, first at home, you just want to limit the amount of time San Jose gets the man advantage.
And they get the puck. Here is Boyle at the blue line. He gives it to Setaguchi. Setaguchi shoots, and Quick with a save. Puck is loose. Kings with it. Can't clear it out. Held into the right point by Boyle. Boyle sends it back on the left side. Now a pass intercepted and not cleared yet by Hansus. And now it's held in on the right side by the Sharks. Hansus had it, tried to clear it, couldn't do it. Puck comes up the middle to Boyle. Boyle's pass taken away, and Hansus clears it this time.
And the Kings were fortunate there, Bob. After they did not clear it, Setaguchi lost his stick, so he had to go to the bench, and actually we were playing 4-on-4 after the turnover.
Sharks down 3-1, third period. They've got the power play. Boyle across the line, picked up and sent down in deep behind the net. Doughty goes for it. Doughty into the corner, tipped away behind the net to Thornton. Joe Thornton's pass right side, shot wide by Pavelski, and the puck comes off the boards out to center ice.
Thornton wants that puck behind the net. He excels behind the net. He can go forehand. He can go backhand. Always looking for the open guy.
54 seconds to go on the King penalty. Now down the left wing side, a backhander and a save on Marlowe, and the Kings clear it again as Brown sends it the length of the ice.
It's important at this point, one chance at a time. And so far that's what's happening. The Sharks have an attempt, one chance, the Kings collapse and clear.
36 seconds to go in the King penalty. Down in deep in the King zone. Pass around the boards out to Demers to the right point. He sent it out, it tipped out to center ice. Offside would have been called against San Jose, and it is called now.
Yeah, because they touch it right there on the attempted clear by the Kings. So Ian White, who's done a good job in this series, of course, missed the game because of the concussion or upper body injury. Driven to the boards by Jarrett Stoll. Jarrett Stoll missed the game because of suspension. And White's real good there. He's active. He's involved. And right now he's out there with the other guy that's very mobile back on the blue line, Dan Boyle. So you have a two-pronged attack back on the blue line.
Back to the blue line of the Sharks. It's taken by Ian White with 19 seconds to go on the King penalty. Pass to the blue line, into the King zone. Drop back along the boards, cleared away as the Kings got to it and clear it back down across the blue line.
Trevor Lewis, how far has his game come this season? Stop and start, never leave the puck and clear the zone.
Here's Boyle across the line, left side, shot from there, knocked down and stretching out to cover it, but now the whistle blows.
And Quick's not happy. He felt he was clipped by a stick or something after he made the save. He jammed his right leg up against the far post and smothered the play. I mean, it looked like for a split second the Sharks might have a little room to wrap it around the goaltender. And Jonathan Quick would not allow that to happen. Keep an eye right there on this post. You see the leg? Bang, right there. Now we'll see what happens after this. He has it here. He has it here. One jab and a second jab from behind. That's what upset. It was Danny Heatley coming in from behind. And Jonathan now continues to talk to the ref. He's talking to him there on the replay. He just had a few words from the referee. So well after the whistle, he felt that contact. And Jarrett Stoll tonight, 14 of 15 on faceoffs. And he's out there now against Nickel.
Boy, Quick went right to the referee when that whistle blew. Now off the draw, another win by Stoll. 15 of 16 he's won in this game tonight.
I'll call that a good night on the faceoffs.
I would say so. Puck is cleared back to center and now flipped into the King zone. Kings are back at full strength, still with a 3-1 lead and 7:27 to go here in the third.
Up to the Kings to get something going offensive zone. Not necessarily for offense, but take time off the clock.
Sharks send it in. Vlasic up against the boards, checked by Jack Johnson. Puck is dug out and a shot or pass deflected over to Kyle Clifford.
I've been impressed with Jack Johnson tonight. I think he's been in control, but he's been strong at the puck. When he gets there, tough to knock off the puck.
Sharks back up to center ice. Marlowe gets checked by Simmons, and the puck rolls away to Jason Demers. Demers pass. Picked up in the neutral zone now by Setaguchi. Setaguchi throws it into the King zone, and back to get it, Matt Green. Green checked by Setaguchi. Puck is taken by San Jose, thrown in by and another penalty against the Kings as Thornton got knocked down. Cross-checking the penalty against the Kings with 6:37 to go in the third.
I think it's going to go against Matt Green once again, I believe. A lot of contact on the far side. It looked like Joe Thornton went in flat up against the glass. And you can see how Matt Green likes the call that was made right there. It looked like Matt Green just kind of eliminated the space for Joe Thornton. Thornton picks up a loose puck. And he's pushed from behind right there. It's actually from the side. And Matt Green was there just taking the man, taking the body. Perhaps he got the stick into the ribs. Yeah, cross-checking is the call. So that was the contact point. The coverage was good. The body contact was good. It came from the side, but maybe the stick into the ribs.
Hansus won the draw, but a battle along the boards. And the puck comes around to Stoll. Stoll on the right side to Scuderi, and not cleared. Held in again at the blue line. On the right wing side, Pavelski, his shot blocked. Back behind the net, blocked by Willie Mitchell. Held in by the Sharks. Right wing side, Mitchell trying to get to it. It's dropped off, pass by Heatley. Now to the blue line to Boyle. Boyle back over on the left side. Shot by Thornton. Save. Pavelski got knocked down in front, and Quick makes the save.
So Quick just smothers, keeps the puck on the right side, and does not allow a loose puck. You'll see the movement of the Sharks. They're going to go back and forth, try to change the point of attack. Goes over to Couture on the far side. He takes one step. But there it is. The Kings, one chance, and that's it. We'll see if Quick gets a chance to see it. He does. He looks around one wide. And because he's right, if that puck bounces free, you see Pavelski there. He's there. And the Kings call a timeout right here to settle things down. 1:25 remaining. And more than settle things down, this is a rest timeout. Get your best penalty killers as fresh as possible. I don't think there's much discussion here about tactic. Their tactics have been fine all season long. They've understood exactly what they have to do in a penalty kill situation. I think right now you're just trying to make sure you have fresh bodies on the ice. And the important thing, like happened the last time, if there is a shot, limit that shot to the first chance, nothing else.
Kings in the regular season, 4th best in the NHL. Penalty killing, 85.5%. San Jose is on their 4th power play of the night. 0 for 3 with 9 shots. 6:01 to go in regulation. Kings with a 3-1 lead. Face off in the King zone to the right of Quick. Thornton facing off there. They don't drop the puck yet. And now they do, and Thornton wins the draw. Won the face-off from Stoll. Back to the right side. Pavelski up the middle. Shot knocked down in front. Loose puck. Tipped wide. Picked up by San Jose again. Over to Setaguchi. He hit the side of the net. Kings have it, and it is cleared out to center ice. It took a Kings bounce off the boards. It went behind Pavelski.
You can see how effective San Jose is, though, when they win face-off. Stoll ended up losing that last one of the few he's lost tonight. Very quick reaction, execution by the Sharks.
Here's Thornton, right wing boards, King zone. Spins down in toward the corner. Pass in front. Backhand pass over. Didn't connect with Marlowe. And the Kings clear again as it's cleared down in deep into the San Jose zone.
That's Trevor Lewis getting to that loose puck again. And, of course, Marlowe had to take a whack at it. He didn't get it. But Lewis so quick to get and recover that puck.
Back into the zone. Checked there by Brown. And he can't clear. Held in by Boyle. Boyle on the left side. Power play for San Jose has 27 seconds left. Right side it goes to Ian White. His shot tipped by Couture. Saved by Quick. Couture for a second had a wide open net.
There was that deflection initially, Bob. And Couture did change the point of attack. Now it looks like one of the Kings are down. It might be Dustin Brown. And the referee has his hand up. So I believe one of the Sharks is going off.
I think Couture.
It looks like it's...
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's Clowe.
Clowe, yeah.
All series long, Bob.
I mixed them up.
Me too. All series long, I've done it. 29-39. Now we get the 4-on-4 for 21. Look at the referees, though, huddled up right here. And we're going to get the announcement, the official call. Cross-checking 2 minutes. But it was down low with Couture. Watch the redirection. First save right there and doesn't get through. So the second one, Quick had to maintain control. There it is, bang, there's the cross check. Reverse angle, no question. So Clough in games number 2, Bobby, took a couple penalties there, or at least one penalty, which cost his team. And now maybe this one here hopefully costs the Sharks, because 21 seconds 4-on-4. With what happened last game, you want to get out of that 4-on-4 as quickly as possible, but then the Kings will have the man advantage.
Ryan Smith won the draw. He gets it back behind the net from Doughty, but the Sharks take it away. 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Sharks into the Kings zone, and it is broken up there by Doughty and picked up by Smith. Smith back down the right wing side. Ryan Smith going in deep, back behind the net. Throws it back to the right side. Kings around the power play for a minute 35. Johnson shoots, tipped behind the net. Puck taken by San Jose and cleared into the Kings zone with 4:23 to go in the third.
First opportunity all game long for the Kings on the power play. Back in game 2, Johnson had a goal. Doughty had a goal. Big chance here for the Kings. Put that nail in the coffin.
Johnson flips it up high. Broken up there by Vlasic. He gets it to Thornton at center. Here's Thornton with it. Short-handed. Thornton pass up the middle. Demers. He got checked from behind by Ryan Smith. And the puck taken by the Kings.
You've got to get the puck first. If you slide through after that, it's not considered a trip. And the fans reacted. I think the referee got it correct. On the first look, it looked like the stick of Smith was there first on the puck.
Kings try to get it to Penner off the boards, and an icing call coming up against the Kings with 3:40 to go.
First thing first, Bob, the Kings had veteran players on the ice. Power play and allow an outnumbered attack. Can't let that happen. Watch the back check, though, of Brian Smith. Demers has it. Does he get the puck first? He does. Now what happens after that? Look at that. He actually just falls himself. Yeah. So there was no contact after that. But the referees will allow you to slide through. It didn't happen that time. Nice dive with control. Brian Smith breaking it up.
Sharks won the draw, Pavelski, but the Kings have it in their own zone with a power play and a 3-1 lead. Up to center ice. Kings with it. Pass across the line. Penner goes for it. He didn't get it, but it's taken down the left wing side and thrown in by Brown. Back over toward Penner. He couldn't get to it. It's taken away and cleared by Pavelski. Back into the Kings zone. 19 seconds left to go in the King power play. Kings trying to send it back to Staples Center Monday night at 7 o'clock. Puck thrown off the boards. Downey in deep. Jack Johnson goes for it there. Wallin is there. Johnson went down. Sharks come back up to center ice. They're going to be back at full strength in 1 second, and they are. And an offside called against San Jose. 2:56 to go. The teams are back at even strength. Kings with a 3-1 lead.
Prime Ticket brings you Triple Play Tuesdays. It's your chance to hang with the Halos and go 5-4-3 to win. Tune in to the Angels game this Tuesday on Prime Ticket and look for the password. Then visit foxsportswest.com/tripleplay for your chance to win. This week's prize is a $50 Flame Broiler gift card and a $100 Angels Team Store gift card. Triple Play Tuesdays, only on Prime Ticket.
Dodgers baseball on Prime Ticket. The boys in blue cross state lines as they head into Wrigley Field to battle the Cubs tomorrow at 10:30 on Prime Ticket HD.
Fox Deportes brings you all the action, highlighting Copa Santander Libertadores, UEFA Champions League, and much more. Only on Fox Deportes.
Another look at the Smith back check. Short-handed. You know Thornton's going to find the open man. Look at Smith. Look at him just target. He targets the puck. And Demers falls down himself. Then on the last play, right here is Richardson. Watch the pressure from behind on the back check. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Watch him reach right there. Reaches with his stick and forces the Sharks into a turnover almost. They end up going offside. pressure from behind. What a play by Smith and a smart read by Richardson.
San Jose has 50 shots. That ties the all-time playoff record of shots allowed by the Kings, going back to 1988 when Calgary had 50 in a 9-2 win over the Kings. Now here is Marleau in front. He turns, he shoots. Saved by Quick. Loose puck, tipped away. And a hand pass called, and a face-off comes outside the zone.
We've seen just about everything tonight, Bob, from Jonathan Quick. And I think we finally see a breakdance save. We'll see what happens. Watch Marleau come from behind to the front. He holds on. Watch the old breakdance here. Just go up. Oh, he kicks it out right there. Then he kind of twirls around on his back. And then the Sharks, it goes off a glove, and that cost them the hand pass. Keep there. And you saw through that play, even though Quick was on his side, he kept his eye on the puck and kept the big body in front of the puck.
51st shot of the game against the Kings. That is now a King record for shots allowed in a playoff game. Puck cleared up to center to Setaguchi. 2:25 to go in regulation. 3-1 Kings. Chased in and down in the corner is Willie Mitchell. He kind of got grabbed going for it. Now the puck is picked up. They're going to pull the goaltender, Niittymaki. The net is wide open. Puck comes out to center ice. 2:11 to go. Kings up by 2, and the Sharks' net is wide open. Here's Ian White. White for San Jose. Drives it around the board. Can the Kings get to it and get a shot at the empty net? Puck down in the corner, and it comes free. Kings bring it up to center ice. Pass ahead now on the right wing, and a shot at the empty net is wide. Picked up again by the Kings. Penner in front, shot blocked in front, and San Jose back to center ice on the right wing. Across the line is Couture. He drives it wide. Kings had a couple of chances at the empty net and couldn't score. Picked up by Wellwood. 1:35 to go. Back in deep, it goes to Couture. Now behind the net, Wellwood, backhander, knocked down, loose puck again, pass in front to Couture, and a save by Quick again.
Right now, the Sharks are just looking up to the heavens because Jonathan Quick is putting up the board. The board in behind him, there's nothing getting him behind him right now. And that was pretty good possession, pretty good composure. The Sharks took their time. They made 2 or 3 tight little passes down low. And Quick did not overreact. I've just been impressed tonight with his lack of movement. I'll call it economical movement. Watch Quick down to his knees. Now watch the short little passes here by San Jose. 1, 2, quick break back, and a quick blocker down on his knees by Jonathan to make the save. So a lot of things going on. Look at the defenseman trying to join. And Jonathan Quick just stays big as possible.
Well, that was our friend Claude, not Couture. I'm going to request that they change their numbers. Puck comes back up to center ice. The net is still wide open for San Jose, but they've got the puck into the King zone. Along the boards is Thornton. Thornton back to the blue line with 1:10 to go. Into the corner. This time it's Couture. He gives it to Pavelski. Pavelski back over to Thornton. His pass tipped. He gets it back again. Thornton, top of the slot. Thornton to Marleau. Shoots. Tipped wide. Picked up by Pavelski. Tipped by Scuderi. Scuderi's pass taken away up the middle. Shot blocked. Out to center ice. Ryan Smith with an empty net. Smith with a backhander, but it's going to be wide. 45 seconds to go in regulation. Kings try to take it away, but it comes up to center ice. Picked up by San Jose. Back across the line on the right wing. Driving down in deep, and a pass up the middle. Comes all the way back to center ice. Want to thank our statistician, Jeff Chapman, our stage manager, Amy Smolens, and the Sharks back to get it. 25 seconds to go. Monday night, Staples Center, 7 p.m. if things stay the way they are. Wellwood, right side. Wellwood shoots. It's deflected wide and out of play. 15.1 seconds to go. If we've seen some weird things happen, like with San Jose and Anaheim last night. We'll be on Prime Ticket, 7 p.m. Monday night, but we've got a lot more to come after this game from here in San Jose.
You know, Bob, before the game started, we talked about veteran players for the Kings trying to keep composure. Well, we're going to see a couple plays. We saw one earlier by Ryan Smith. Watch the stick here, Willie Mitchell. Put it to the outside, not over-aggressive. Flick it over the glass into the netting. You have a face-off. We had the back check by the veteran, Ryan Smith. We had the good stick right there by Willie Mitchell on that play. Remember earlier, went flat on his belly, then kept his stick free to get Danny Heatley to the side. So those veteran guys have done it tonight. 52 shots now for the Sharks, but I know I've said it numerous times tonight, Bob. I think it bears repeating again. The Kings have allowed a lot of shots on goal because of maybe what they've done handling the puck. But defending tonight has been much better. You have to chase the Sharks around a lot, but the Kings rarely ran out of position. Sharks, though, 52 shots. Jonathan Quick, I think that's a pretty good game.
That is an awesome game, and he's going to try to do it again Monday night. I hope not this many saves. 7 o'clock Monday night at Staples Center. Empty net now for Hansus. He shoots. That's wide to the right side. Doesn't matter anymore. 3 seconds left to go in regulation. Sharks with it. Taken away by the Kings, and the Kings still trailing the series, but you could get ready to come to Staples Center Monday night at 7 o'clock. The Kings are down in the series 3-2. Terry Murray, the King coach, gets his 50th victory in the playoffs, and Jonathan Quick gets well-deserved congratulations from his teammates. The Kings scored 3 goals on their first 4 shots, and they made it stand up for the 3-1 victory here tonight. Shots on goal in the game, 52 for San Jose, 22 for the Kings.
Jonathan Quick saw a lot of shots. At the same time, I mentioned earlier, he had not a lot of grade A chances, but as the game went along and the third period went along, what about that save on Couture right in front? He just was able